of everything for the Longhorns. Reeves and Kidder already in action, and Reeves makes the most of her swing.
Kelly Reeves, the kill, and she'll serve.
Point UCLA. Reeves with the side out will serve. 6-foot sophomore out of San Diego, California. Fantastic yesterday with 11 kills against Penn State. Haley Eckerman with a big swing, and UCLA struggles to find it. Save the rally. Middle attack from Rachel Adams.
And that's what you're going to see a lot of, and it's very, very aggressive with Rachel Adams coming in that middle. UCLA needs to figure out a way to counteract that with their blocking.
A great libero for the Longhorns, Sydney Yogi with the serve. And a smart dump already. Lauren Van Orden, the setter for the Bruins, catches the Longhorns defense standing still.
And it's great for her to start that early with UCLA trying to spread out that offense.
Only 15 attacks for her this season, but she finds the right moments. Yogi saves it for the Longhorns. Tabby Love finds the deep corner, and the Bruins are back in action. They've got a 3-1 lead.
They really like to see Orden up at the net because she really is a very smart setter. She doesn't do anything flashy. She just distributes the ball perfectly.
Eckerman outside, off the fingertips. And Haley Eckerman, one of the Freshman of the Year candidates in the nation, Big 12 Freshman of the Year. What do you like about her?
She is very aggressive, but she doesn't let any of her errors that she makes in the game affect the outcome of the game.
Shadair McNeil serves. Garris sets Kidder back row, but dug up. Eckerman again. And 2 kills for the freshman already. She's got 4.4 kills per set in the NCAA. I don't think the freshman nerves have kicked in for her. She's having a great time in the postseason.
And what a benefit for Texas.
Love again. The defense is there. Oh, and misplayed at the net from the freshman. As you look at the keys to the match, what do you think is important, Jennifer?
I think for UCLA, they've been doing it so far, but they really need to come out just as sharp. They're making a little bit of errors on the defense, but just watch their blocking tandems. But for Texas, they really need to come out strong on the defensive end. They've been missing a lot of assignments, Coach Elliott said, so they really need to stick to their game plan.
Eckerman off the block. Good defense at the net from both teams. The tip, read by Van Orden. Eckerman blocked, and that's what the Bruins worked on in practice, changing that blocking strategy.
And that was an adjustment that they did for an hour this morning with making an adjustment on the block, pulling the middle in a little bit and leaving the rights and the lefts in to close the hole.
Slide falls down for Hudson. The 6'5" freshman for Texas with her first kill.
Haley Webster into the lineup. Haley Eckerman serving.
Texas was in a dogfight yesterday, point for point with Kentucky. Their coach told them at practice today, we need to be mentally tough. How do you think that match prepared them? Webster gets the kill.
And Webster checks in, and she is still doing what she did yesterday. She's reaching high. She's being aggressive. Again, that blocking tandem for UCLA needs to check their timing and do better at it.
And here's Haley Eckerman. She did not serve the first 16 matches of the year, but the last 13, she's been a weapon. blocked, and the Longhorns get a point off the Eckerman serve.
And this is the match that starts this day out. It's very aggressive. Nothing really surprising yet because both of these teams are playing their type of volleyball.
Eckerman had some problems yesterday, 6 service errors, but Jarrett Elliott said, I'll take errors from her because the reward can be high. Not that time.
And that was one of the things that Coach Elliott was mentioning, how Yogi needs to be a little bit far back because he knows that UCLA and Tabby Love, they're going to get those high touches off of the block. So she needs to move farther back so that she can contact that ball.
Love again finds the deep corner. 2 kills for her.
And she will find that hole every time, right between positions 5 and 6. That's middle back and that's left back. Right there in the seam. You don't know if it's in or out.
Van Orden serves. Webster so deadly on the outside.
Way out of the Norwich. Returns for the Bruins. Madeline Hudson serving for the Longhorns.
Hudson back to serve for the Longhorns, tied at 7. Texas ended the season 2 out of the last 3 years for the Bruins. Just like that, Aquino checks in and gets on the scoreboard.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. Aquino, she's a middle blocker, so they're not always going to be able to set her on a perfect pass, but she is very, very aggressive, and that's going to open up that offensive line for UCLA.
Todorovic serves for UCLA. And here's the quick middle right back at you as Adams with her second kill.
Rachel Adams with the kill. Hannah Allison serving for the Longhorns.
Setter Hannah Allison back to serve. And she's long. In this rally scoring, there is a point per play, so errors like that can be costly.
It is costly. They just gave another point to UCLA.
Aquino out of Brazil. Webster. And they have an argument about the call, but it will be the point for UCLA.
I do believe the ball got a little bit of skin from Reeves, but just a lucky call for her.
It's the tape. Our up official, Marty Procco, with the call. Here's Webster. Outside to Kidder off the block. Rachel Kidder averaging almost 5 kills per set is so effective. Opens up a 4-point lead, and Jarrett Elliott wants to talk things over. He knows that the Bruins cannot get too far ahead. The Longhorns talk it over. We are the first of 4 regions with women's volleyball. 8 teams left, 4 spots get to the Final Four championship in San Antonio. Coming up, Florida State takes on Iowa State. Iowa State had to get past a feisty Minnesota team. And then coming up next, Illinois, Florida, where Kelly Murphy was out of her mind last night with 17 kills, 21 assists. And then USC survived a thriller against Hawaii. Will they have something left in the tank against Pepperdine? Shadair McNeil ends the 4-1 UCLA run, and the timeout works for Texas.
You have to be impressed with McNeil. She comes off of an injury earlier in the season to come back, be the primary passer for this Texas offense, and still run slides and get kills like that. Very effective.
Palmer serves for Texas. Back set to Nightingale, but she is blocked. Rachel Adams with the solo.
It's really hard to say that that was a bad set from Orden because the block is always going to be there in Rachel Adams. She's so athletic. She can jump out of the gym. Great dig from Yogi.
And Texas, with a 3-0 run of their own, answers. 7 ties already, much like we saw last night against Kentucky. Very evenly matched teams. Back set to Reeves. Deception works.
And that's a really tough spot for Texas to be in. That's what I was referring to in their defense. If UCLA continues to tip, it's like a game with that. You move up, you move back, and Yogi was just not on that assignment.
Middle attack. Adams gets the kill, her third. Rachel Adams has been so good. First team all Big 12. You really hate to see her go out of this game because she carried the momentum with her. Let's see what Hudson does. Kidder off the block. Here's McNeil. Yes.
Again, that aggressive nature in McNeil. Kidder wasn't right in the position on the block, and that's how McNeil got past her.
Outside again, Kidder. Beautiful swing. And how do you like how UCLA's mixing it right now? They've got Kidder involved, Reeves involved.
But that's what they need to do. That's what UCLA volleyball is. They need to start to come out, spread their offense. You saw they moved Kidder in a little bit into the net, and they couldn't touch her.
Eckerman finds the back line. Back and forth. Texas with 11 service errors yesterday.